Hello and welcome to RimWorld. I am your host, not Maynard, and today we will be playing the video game known as RimWorld. This game is kinda like Dwarf Fortress, but less complicated, while at the same time having less stuff in it. However, it is like a alpha. It's in alpha mode, so it's not done. This is, I believe, RimWorld 9. It'll be on the 9.7, whatever. So so this is RimWorld. We're gonna start a colony because I already generated a world, which you can go here and you can create a world. It's pretty simple. You can pick how big you want it and so forth, and then you could generate it, and we'll create a new one. And then that happens. I don't know if that's supposed to happen. It's supposed to just flip on and then disappear. But then you'll have it in the other world. We're gonna go on rough, and we're gonna play on Cassandra Classic. This is the kind of AI you want, like opposed to here is your AIs. They're represented in people, like they have personalities. But you also have like a difficulty setting to like. So it's not like picking normal hard difficulty settings. You got like Cassandra Classic, which Cassandra creates story events on a steadily increasing curve of challenge and tension, and she's designed to be, I guess, more like a normal AI. But then you have Phoebe or Phoebe or whoever she is. She's the base builder, and she gives you a lot of time between disasters. It says Phoebe or whatever her name is. It says chick gives lots of time between disasters to relax and build your colony. And then you have Randy Random, who, for what I can tell, is just like an evil, sadistic, randomly generating computer. Kind of like, you ever played sandbox games, and you specifically Mount and Blade, how sometimes it'll randomly spawn 46 men a 46 like men-at-arms death stack. It's kind of like that. He hates you. I'm gonna go with her though, because she's, I don't know, I haven't tried her out yet, but she was kind of boring. There were no events, and whatever. And this is my world, the one I'm going to be playing, but that's the world we created, which, I'll just go and look at. Tigit Secundis. I am curious on what it looks like, and then, this is actually, I kind of like this better. I think we're just going to use this one. Yeah, I like this one. It's, for one, it's bigger. Because I made it bigger, obviously, but whatever. I still kind of like it. I wonder, can you just spawn the water? It's like, end game. Oh no, wait, I have to select a site, that's right. So, you can use the mouse wheel to zoom in. These little brown stuff are mountains. They're supposed to, like, terrain mountains. From what I can tell, this light green stuff over here is like regular plains and forests. They're temperate. It's kind of, it isn't crazy. It isn't as terrain kind of equal difficulty. Like jungles have a lot more creatures, I think, in them, and it's more hostile and hot. But your people can like die by like overheating. So yeah, that's a thing. You have deserts. This is an Arctic biome. I think this is an Arctic biome, right? Okay, this is the Arctic biome. This is the tundra. And this is just a boreal forest, which has to be like a really cool forest. And this has to be a wasteland, right? Yes, arid shrubland. That's wasteland. That's where Piccolo lives. So, where do I want to start? What's over here? What is this? This is a desert mountain surrounded by like an Arctic or cold forest? Maybe boreal does not mean cold. Maybe it's just a poor representation of colors. Well, I want to start. I wish you could like see civilizations, because I want to start near some pirates, preferably. Southern coast. March, October. That's when you can grow crops. Through March and October. That's not great, actually. This is difficult. I know this is difficult. Like, the reason I'm taking so much time and consideration into where I start off in is because I really have no idea if I'm gonna get steel. Steel is basically iron in this game. You mine it, it's crazy. But I don't know if I'm gonna get that. And you need it for everything. This is limestone, granite, marble, southern coast, average temperature, elevation. Should I start in the mountains? Is mountains good? I kind of want to start near the river, though. Kind of just like, I want to know. I don't know if you can fish in this game, but I'd like to find out. So you know what? We're going to start here. We're going to start right here, and a little bit of the area's water. So let's select this site. Alright, so I got a mod that allows me to carefully prepare carefully right down here. It allows me to basically customize my colonist and starting supplies. It's much more like Dwarf Fortress, where it has this mode where you can kind of customize what your dwarves are skilled in, what they can do, what you're bringing with you, what kind of supplies you're gonna have, as opposed to the basic start. Like, if you buy the game, you're just gonna have the ability to randomize your colonists and hope you get something good. I don't really like this, because you just tend to click this button for hours until you get someone good, and then you're like, okay, him, and then you do it to her, and then him, and then whatever. So I'm going to prepare carefully. It'll also allow me to, and this entire video is probably just going to be me preparing for my adventure. Alright, so he's an idealistic cadet. Actually, alright, so to explain these skills, I think the skills themselves are, they can speak for themselves. Shooting, melee, social, they're pretty basic and straightforward. But when you have this little blank spot, that means they're incapable. So you can see that right down here. Caring, artistic, and mining are things that this guy can't even learn. Can't even do it. And he won't do it. You can't even make him. Can't be like, well, we'll do it anyway and fail. Oh, he'll be like, no way in hell. I did it once, and I got myself caught, and, I cried a lot. I ain't doing it. So yeah, that's the thing. And we're using points, but you can actually turn points off if you wanted to go crazy, give your guy power armor, and max out all his skills. You can kind of use this to cheat, but I'm not gonna do that. First, I know I don't want to have this much shooting and melee. I've learned the hard way that I would rather have them not fight at all, because they're very frail. They always find an excuse to get themselves killed. Frontier Marshal. What does that do? This used to tell me. Last time I played this would pop up a little text menu and be like, oh, this does this, or this does this. Oh, God. Is it because I'm recording? Is my computer incapable of, loading the text? The little hint box, or whatever you want to call it? I'm not technical. I don't know the technical term. Well, let's make him an Imperial student. Nope. What I'm going for is to make sure he has none of this incapable bullshit. I want none of that. He was an abandoned child. You get it? Alright. He was an abandoned child when he was like... Alright? He was a child when he was a kid. He was an adult, he was abandoned. Should we make him a crime lord? No, that doesn't work. I don't care if this guy doesn't have cooking when I think about it. I'll probably only have like one person cook. So, that's a thing. I'm just gonna randomize it. He is an unstable butcher. And a farm boy. Wow. That's something. Oh shit, it's melee. It's like the worst skill to have. Okay, so how about not? How about we have a... What if he's a hedge fund manager? Oh, this would be so much easier if you just told me what they did. Having someone who's artistic is alright. I think. I don't know. What if he's a, Jeez. He's an awkward nerd. Can't do scary stuff. That's like put out fires. But he can research, and I like research. I wonder, can I... Yeah, just... Alright. I think this guy's good. I'll work with him. We'll, head type. Yeah. I like that. I don't know why I'm getting so caught up with what he wears and what he looks like. That's good enough. Although I do want him to have a hat. Let's get a hat. Cowboy hat. Made of human leather. I actually like the way that looks. He's a cannibal. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make you a cannibal. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have like an entire village of cannibals. You know it's gonna be sanguine, I think. Yeah, again, these used to tell me what they would say. I know what hard worker does. Hard worker increases your speed. Iron will makes it so you're less likely to snap. Industrious makes your work speed faster, just like hard worker. But industrious, I believe, is better than hard worker. Do I remember that right? We'll make him too smart. Yeah, I'm gonna do too smart because he's gonna be our research guy, and I don't even know if I want a cowboy hat for him now that I think about it. But I'm also gonna make him iron-willed, and where is it? Sanguine. All right, so iron-willed will make him less likely to snap and break. Because I remember what Too Smart does. Too Smart allows them to learn skills faster, but they're more likely to mentally snap. And the way the game works is if they get low enough on the mood bar, because they're like in the dark or they're wet or they're sick, they have a chance of mentally snapping and just going in berserk. I have not had that happen to me, but I do know that's possible because I've seen it on the YouTube. I do kind of think you can't do scary stuff is kind of stupid. But whatever. Whatever. Whoa, shit. How much did that? I could just give him power armor. Don't worry. I will handle it. Well, I think we'll have none. Even though I kind of would like him to have a hat. Arrows, Light Sky. His name is Arrows. And so now I just gotta pick his passion. These little fire is what he's passionate about. By selecting them, again, they cost points, but they allow him to learn the skills faster. And I'm perfectly okay with him just starting out without that much skills. I'm okay with that. I'll get him to have crafting. So he'll be mainly taking research and shit. I'll give him a couple in mining. Only because I'll need everybody to mine and construct and shit in the very beginning. And I think I'm good with this guy. As for this person, I don't know. Should I? Excuse me. Oh, wait. I don't want him 60. I do not. I don't know if people can die by age. I have not gotten that far, but I don't want to find out the hard way. So I'll make him young. 22 is good. Him being 640 is alright. Holy shit. Okay. Technical difficulties. What the hell? Save them. I'm gonna save arrows. And I'm gonna load arrows. I'm just gonna cancel you. Okay. Alright, I've come across some kind of glitch. I can still hear it, and it's bugging me. I'll make him... I don't know what I did. But I do know how old I want him to be. So, I can speed this up. He's gonna be 900. When I was 900 years old, look as good I did not. Yeah, that's the best Yoda voice I got. Take it or leave it. Okay, and with that, I think our hero Arrows is ready. Holy shit, an evil lordling. I'm okay with him, although... Yeah, I'm okay with him having these skills. I don't want that good of a shooter. Medicine is good. Mining is good. I want to increase it. And that noise is going to drive me crazy. But if I ignore it, maybe I'll live another day to snap. Oh my god. Construction. Construction's actually pretty important. He can't do research, but that's okay, because I already got someone who does research, and I'm only going to need one person in the beginning. What I do not like is his 9 in melee. I'm actually going to get rid of this. I'm okay if he can shoot a gun, but I am not okay if he runs off and just beats people up with an axe. So he's going to be, obviously, I guess, our physical dude. He's going to have all the... He's going to be, like, big and tough and stuff like that. Oh my god, that sound's going to drive me crazy. I'll make it... Yeah. Alright. I like that better. And he's Jer Bear. Nicolay. You can call him Nico. Or maybe I won't, because this will not allow me to delete. Just randomize his name. Jeez. Yeah, once I start recording, I run into a bunch of problems. And I think I am good for this part. I think that's it. I think I got a good idea. I got a good setup. Plasteel knife? No. Fuck you. What about another one of these? I'm okay with that. 888 silver. That's for buying. Silver you use to trade stuff. It's basically currency. But you also can use it to make stuff. I mean, so whatever floats your boat. I can see it now, just a silver base. I just make my entire base out of silver. Oh my god. I apologize so much for that sound. I mostly apologize to myself. Jesus Christ. So we have 2 of those. I got 1 pistol. Now, how much do you cost? It's about 1,000. So I kind of like that better. I kind of like having an assault rifle. I don't want them to fight. My strategy is them just not fight at all, or at least go as long as they can without fighting. But I would kind of like a really good weapon for fighting. In fact, I'm going to do that. Then I'm just going to buy a shit ton of silver. I mean steel. 800. That works. And I don't know why I'm doing it like this. 140. 20. 300. No. Remove. And remove the plasteel knife. How important is silver really? I could have 2 guns, 2 people are skilled with guns, defend them inside a building just in case. Or I could have 800 things of silver that I will never use. Can I please... Is there a way to do it by the hundreds? Jesus Christ. I'm not that big in buying shit. Okay, so now I have that. Can I do that? No. I don't think so. Unless I got rid of... Let's do this. There's gonna be plenty of trees there. I don't need to worry about trees. Alright, we're gonna have 2 assault rifles. A really well-armed colony. I'm not leaving anything to chance. Can I... Jesus, no. What is wrong with this thing? Alright. I think I'm gonna leave this video here. I'm definitely gonna figure out what the hell is wrong with this. So, when we start up next, we're gonna have 2 assault rifles, 24 package survival meals, and 20 medicine, 800 steel, and almost no silver because I don't want silver. Jesus Christ. Whatever. But that's gonna be the setup we're gonna have. We're gonna have something like this. I'm just gonna start in the game and I'm gonna figure out what the hell is wrong with this. So yeah, okay. See you in the next video.